Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing Zoe mid lane on the PBE versus an Ahri. So it's the reworked Ahri. I guess they just wanted to test it out. So because we're playing on the PBE, we're not playing inside of high elo, most likely. We have no idea what anybody's rank is because it's a whole different realm where you can do changes that are upcoming for the new patch. We're going to be playing Zoe because they changed her E, and this is a pretty significant buff. They made it so when somebody falls asleep and they get hit by bubble, they have their magic resist reduced by 20%, scaling up to 30%. That's nice. I really like that. The other thing that they changed is they changed a bunch of bruiser items. I'm not going to go over it, but a lot of bruiser items lost CDR. And lastly, Morellonomicon now cost more, but it gives more grievous wounds, and it gives you magic pen and has more AP. So you actually could build a magic pen build now if you really wanted to. We'll see if we want to build that this game. So anyways, I mean, if somebody has 100 magic resist, right, and I have my bubble fully maxed, I literally shred 30 magic resist. That's pretty insane. So it's not like a 30% plus 40% of void staff. It does not stack additively, but it's still very powerful. It literally shreds it for everybody, but as soon as you hit them, it just immediately removes it, so it's not like it removes it for the entire duration. As soon as I hit somebody, it will go back to their normal magic resist, but it literally takes it away from up here. You'll be able to see it. So, pretty significant buff for Zoe, in my opinion. I think that this... For some reason, I think Zoe's auto attacks are bugged. I'm not misclicking or anything. I'm clicking just how I always would, but for some reason, my auto attacks are stuttering, and I don't really know why. Do electrocute proc on this guy. She's not really respecting my abilities. I was standing behind my creep, so that means that it's just very difficult for her to hit me back. So, very simple stuff. We have no balloons. I have my W, but didn't give me any balloons this game. Pretty unlucky. Sometimes it's just... You have an unlucky game where it doesn't give you any. Yeah, I don't know why my auto attack keeps buffering like that. It's so weird. She keeps stepping up past her creep, so we might be able to look for a bubble. Whenever people step up past, sometimes you can catch them. Just auto attacked her there. I'm surprised she didn't want to hit me back. She's CSing very well, though. She has 17 CS. CSing is not my strong suit. I don't even think Zoe's, like, insanely bad. I mean, it definitely feels like sometimes you lose games that would have been won with a different champion when you get fed. That's definitely happened. But she's not in a terrible state. I also missed that too. That's okay though. Just do a fast Q. Are you gonna charm? I'm like waiting for her to use it. Is Volibear nearby? The way that she's posturing is kind of suspicious, so trying to kind of respect, looking at the map a little bit. Because we're playing versus a lower elo opponent, we can really go into like mistakes. Right now, she's stepping up way past the creeps. That's not smart. That was really risky. Once again, I'm missing a lot of abilities and I shouldn't be, but I'll just sidestep this. Had a feeling she would throw out her charm there, but we got huge damage off with our W. Whenever you run in a straight line towards somebody, you want to put yourself into their shoes of like, what are they going to do, right? I mean, it's very obvious that if I run in a straight line at her, past my creeps, that... Did I really dismiss that? I just don't deserve anything in life. Jeez. I'm happy that we got a kill. Does this guy really not have flash or something? She could have flashed away. I'll focus a little bit harder to make it so I actually land my bubbles. I apologize for the embarrassment. Why is... This is so frustrating. I don't know what they changed with Zoe, but, like, something is wrong with her auto attacks. And that's why it's on the PB, because bugs happen. They change something on some ability, and for some reason, that affects her auto attacks. That's how, I guess, bugs work. It doesn't make any sense why I would change her auto attack, but here we are, like, struggling to auto attack any creeps at all, because there's something going on. I'm just gonna go Lost Chapter first. Just make it so we have a lot of mana. The runes that I'm taking this game are, I'm going back to the movement speed rather than the bounty hunter, the treasure hunter. I really, really, really like movement speed a lot, so I went back to going the relentless hunter for Zoe. It's kind of personal preference. I think Electrocute is kind of standard. If you want to have an easier time during laning phase, you can always go Airy. Hey, I landed one. Just sidestep. She might flash away, to be honest. But I think I just kill. And then you can just flash away using your own flash. So, this is kind of important if you do want to become really good at League of Legends. I did a very good example, if you want to rewatch. After I wake her up using my Q, I immediately sidestepped downward. I'm not reaction speeding anything. I'm anticipating her movement. A lot of times reaction speed, like, it's important, but it's not the thing that's gonna... Oh my god, you walked up? That's smart. Okay, what you missed. She ignited, we'll pick that up. She should die here. She leveled up, damn. She might die to creeps though. Okay, whatever. She leveled up and she had Ahri passive and whatever. But that was smart. She walked forward rather than backing away after I landed that big thing because she knew that I tanked tower. And then I had to sidestep to try to dodge the charm. Anyways, what I was trying to explain earlier is when you're in a straight line versus somebody right in front of their face, they will throw their ability normally at you if you run at them, just because that's what they're trying to escape you. So I immediately walk downwards anticipating that she's probably going to do a certain spell, and then we do straight line again. That kind of stuff is not prediction, or not, reaction. It's prediction and anticipation. So I think anticipation is a huge part of being good at League of Legends. Almost more important than reaction speed. Like, I think that my reaction speed, I mean, is normal. It's not, like, insane. I have a reaction speed of a normal person that plays games a lot. It's not crazy. If I land bubble, she's dead. I wish that I could tell you, like, how much more damage I'm dealing with my E's right now, because remember, I am shredding her magic resist whenever I land these abilities, but it's really difficult to say, like, how much more I'm really doing. So, can't really say, but we're snowballing. If you do land your bubbles when you're fed, you're just gonna defeat your opponent. I've not been hit by a single charm yet, so I'm doing a really good job at reading her movement so far. If I was her, inside of her position, I definitely would start randomly throwing it. Electrocute proc. I could probably step up and, like, look for, like, a side Q. No. I'm looking, but maybe it's not possible. Let's just go for a really far away Q, use it on the melees, try to shove this out quickly so we can try to get this wave under tower. Because she's going to base. We chunked her. If she stays, she could die. So most likely she isn't going to stay. So instead, we will just deny creeps by pushing quickly, get a plate, and then we can just base ourselves because we're not healthy right now. We also have a pretty sizable chunk of gold. So... yeah, I'm just thinking about the build pass that you can go with Zoe now because of the new items, right? I mean, even if you're not versus MR heavy team comps, this is still going to be so huge. Because if people just buy Merc Treads and go up to like 60 MR, you're still reducing a pretty sizable 30% of 60 is still a decent amount. And maybe you can just skip Void Staff because Void Staff is 40%. So, you're 3/4 as effective with just a spell, and that's crazy strong. So maybe versus, in the past, Void Staff is a very, very, very cost-effective item versus a very small amount of MR. You would be shocked at how much better Void Staff is compared to other items, even when people just have Mercs, when they have like 60 to 70 MR, and that's not even that much. Obviously it gets better when people build a ridiculous amount, but because it's so cost effective, maybe you can just skip it now because you kind of have a Void Staff built into your spell now. Of course, it will still influence, like, if you land... I can pick this up and try to outsmite him. Aw, You... I land that, but I can't follow it up, so it's whatever. He smited himself. ZOE smite is kind of weird. Sometimes, like, you get the upgraded version and doesn't hit as hard as some of the other versions, so... Oh, she sidestepped that time. Nice sidestep so far. Doing better. I'm just gonna do random Q. If those sometimes stick, you're gonna deal a lot, so... Might as well just attempt it. I could also look for a bot roam. Scuttle crabs up. You're kind of tanky. You're going for Everfrost. I slowed her down with Randuin's. Ignite should kill, so she should be dead here. Once again, this time I wasn't behind creeps, and she's bubbled, and I need to get in range to Q her, so she threw out Charm, but I sidestepped this way because I know that she's probably going to try throwing it because there's no creeps between us, and she's trying to stop me from being able to land my Q. So, once again, not reaction. I just know that she's probably going to throw a Charm and try to stop me from hitting her because there's no creeps to block it. So, once again, just anticipation, knowing your enemy, knowing what they're going to plan to do, depending on the character that they're picking. For instance, like, I don't know, if I'm playing versus a Kale, and I land bubble on her, I might Q a little bit later, because she might ultimate when she falls asleep. So if I Q too early, I might not be able to stall enough time before the ultimate expires. So that kind of stuff. Oh no, I feel like that Cassante ulti was really bad because it actually brought Kale away. I might be able to help though. Maybe not. I mean, I'm really fed, so if I do land something, I might be able to, like, pick somebody afterwards. Like, check this out. It's auto attack. Nice. Wait, what? Oh, she landed a charm, but there's no follow-up. Let's just fix this top wave. It's actually pretty bad for my Kale, because you can see that it's slow pushing towards the Cassante, so... Nobody would get these minions if I didn't do this. I could even get the plate and then just go back mid. The wave is fixed now for her. Oh, reset. Ahri did use ultimate. And we know it's, what, like a 1.5 minute cooldown, so there's no way it's possibly up. If we land bubble, she should just be dead. Even though we missed, we'd cut her. So the bubble made us so she didn't want to run that way. We can slow her down with the Randuins. She doesn't have Charm right now. She uses Flash. We'll just Flash after her. This guy just used his W, which would make it so he can stop my sleep. But because he used it that way, then I can actually continue chasing a little bit. Oh, I messed that up. We can kill. So we just need to throw a bubble here. Follow his path. And we'll just kill him as well. If he holds on to his W, he can become unstoppable when he falls asleep and just get rid of it entirely. But because we saw him do the little tiny dash, we knew it was down. So that was the thing I was focusing on there. Being aware of what the enemy team is doing. I really wish that, like, we don't stomp hard enough to the point that we just have them FF at 15. So, but it might be happening. I'm kind of... Zoe's one of those champions where when you get a lead, you want to extend your lead as fast as possible because you're not trying to really scale. Oh, she missed Charm, so I can step up aggressively without being punished. Her Charm is really the punish tool. So every single time it's down, I feel very free to step up aggressively. Yeah, I'm super fed. Yeah, she'll probably never be able to solo kill me, but the Charm will enable, like, me being ganked, though. Otherwise, I just run away. Did she just base? Okay, well, we have Shadow Flame. Let's just go buy it now, because I want to see how much damage we can deal with running Shadow Flame, which already gives more Magic Pen than Morello's, right? So, this gives 10 flat, but this gives 20 when people have... If I land one more Q, I could kill him, and then I ignite. I tried. Let's just put a ward down in the middle of the lane. Please, minions are gonna stop me. God damn it. Is Ari AFK? Does she... No, she went top. They're gonna kill Kale. Probably. Oh, maybe not. If they fail this, by the way, and they all die, I'm pretty sure they might give up. Probably. Alright, so we have Shadow Flame. This gives 10 to 20 magic pen when somebody's below 1000 HP. That's just what it is, right? 1000. So like Lux, for instance, barely has any HP at all. We just get 20 magic pen. That's pretty damn powerful. Of course, there's the like shield interaction, but I don't really care about that. She also. So this does give more AP and more magic pen than the Morellos. So I might as well just build this. So I'll just go for a Q on the Lux first, just to get her. Of course, that's just old Zoe. That didn't have to do with my bubble. We'll just Q that guy as well. The reason why I didn't go mid is because the wave wasn't really pushing back towards me. We don't really feel pressured, and bot lane is the team that is like somewhat even, and it looked like they were playing aggressive, so might as well help them out. I can even look for a bubble here, possibly. My bad. I missed everything, but she'll still die. Just one more auto should do it. We can even pick up this Ignite now. I was trying to predict her walking backwards, but she was just killing my teammates, so... That's why she was not walking back. Bubble on this person should kill her. Oh, maybe not. Can I pick up that exhaust? And then we exhaust the person that deals the most damage, pick up the heal, throw down bubble. A few things happened there. Thankfully, I didn't get it by the Lux Q. Otherwise, I would not be able to pick up the exhaust. Maybe I would be able to die, even though I have 2 items. This guy does have an item and a half, so... in a 2v1 scenario, it's still kind of scary. If I land bubble here... Ooh, so close. We are at level 13. This is when this fully goes up to 30% magic pen. Or magic resist removal, right? It's not magic pen, it's just... Oh, okay, that landed. She's actually dead to that, wow. That's pretty insane. I wonder how much magic resist it removed from her. I honestly think at this point, with them having no MR, plus the removal of 30%, plus Luden's giving you pen, which is, what, total of 29 right now. I don't think this counts, by the way. Let me double check everything. Let's just build Morellos. Let's get more magic pen. This 44, I think, is wrong in terms of it doesn't count this, because what happens with the magic pen is it always changes depending on their HP. So this doesn't actually show up here. You just have to add it yourself. So if I hit somebody that's 1000 HP, I add 20 to this 44. So I have 64 magic pen, which is literally more than they have magic resist. So, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary about what I need to do. I mean, this is like a low elo game, so what I abuse versus low elo players to give myself leads inside of lane, what I'm looking to do, and things that you can work on yourself. The Zoe buffs are gonna feel pretty damn good. I still win with Zoe now inside of high elo without the buffs, so I mean, the buffs are just gonna put her over the top, maybe, and make her OP, to be honest. Who knows? We'll have to see what happens, but anyways... Hopefully it was enjoyable for you guys to see, once again. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to drop a like on the video, or if you learned something new. Or if you thought it was educational. So, did most damage by a lot. Thanks for watching once again, guys. Hope you have a good day. I'm going to be streaming on twitch.tv/peekaboof. See you guys later. Bye.